started in like school band, played trombone, started playing drums, drumline, all that kind of stuff. And then around then is when I kind of started making music on the computer, but I would use like notation software because that's the only thing I didn't like know about Ableton or Logic or anything at that point. Like I wish that I did back then, but I didn't really know about it. So I would just like make all this crazy stuff with notation software and just mess with that. And then, yeah, just kind of took off from there. Eventually got Logic and then switched to Ableton after a long time. Like a year ago, I put out a 5-track EP. Just look up Matt Hand on whatever streaming service that you prefer. You'll find stuff for sure. Besides that EP, I've just done like a couple of remixes, but yeah, I'm working on like a full, probably 15-track album. We are in Long Beach, California, in my home studio, kind of in progress, but it's getting there. There's a couple like little collectives in like Long Beach and LA that I hang out with and go to their shows all the time. There's Green and Gold in Long Beach, which is like a electronic music collective. It's like pretty weird, like out there bass music, but it's really cool. Like all those guys are really, really rad. And then there's also Beat Cinema, which operates more in LA, and like both those collectives throw tons of shows and put on events like all over the place. And they're both really, really awesome and welcoming, and they're really great. You should check them out.
So what is your favorite thing in this whole studio?
Man, it's a hard question because I pretty much use everything that I have. The Push is awesome. Like ever since I got that, it's so tightly integrated with Ableton. Like anything you click on with the mouse is just here and ready for you to like start messing with. So it just really has sped up my workflow a lot. And then like this OP1 I've had forever and I'll never get rid of it. It does so much stuff. It's synth, sampler, 4-track recorder, has all kinds of really cool sequencers. Like it's rad. Several months ago, I got these S2Vs, which are amazing. Before that, I was using old KRKs and I would just like struggle to get everything right. Like I would play it in the car and it would just sound horrible. Like it'd be really bright. And after getting the S2Vs, like I've hardly even mixed projects and I go to play in the car and it's like, wow, it translates really, really well, especially the highs and the mids. Like I would struggle with so much, and now it's just kind of comes out right with minimal effort. Like I've like hardly even done anything besides like really minor EQ and compression, and it just sounds great, like magically. I don't know. Like I just don't have to try so hard. Even if I have it super low, I can hear everything, like every element, which is awesome. And I can crank them up super loud and it doesn't ever sound like too harsh or like kill my ears or anything like that. Like I like to work low-ish most of the time, but then, I like to crank it up and kind of step back and see what it sounds like super loud. And they do super well in either scenario. These S2Vs have helped out like pretty much every aspect of what I do.